Hey guys, so as you can tell, most of my face is pretty much done. I primed it and I put foundation on and my cream concealer just to kind of get things moving a little bit more quickly. I did switch foundations, however, so I said that I was using the NYX Total Control drops, but I decided to change it because it was way too liquidy for my skin. It was just texturizing the shit out of it, so I nixed that one. Instead I'm using the Wet n Wild Coverall foundation, which is super awesome. However, at least in my region, it's pretty hard to find, so it's probably best to just get that online. With all that said though, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the rest of the tutorial. Words! I'm sorry, I have to get somewhere, so I'm trying to do this rather quickly. Okay, here we go. So after priming my eyelids, I'm gonna go ahead and take this bronzer and run it through my crease and blend it out thoroughly to act as the transition shade. I really want this look to be super, super warm since that is the general tone that the Season 8 logo has. Then I'm just going to be taking this cream color to further blend out that bronze color and really just make sure that it is super, super soft. I also set the rest of that primer that hasn't been touched by any kind of color yet with that same color so that it's easier to blend everything together later on. Now I'm just taking this darker warm brown and applying this all over my lid. I initially tried to put it in just the outer corner of my eye, but I decided against it because I wanted this to be a smoky eye after all, and yeah, putting it in the outer corner just didn't apply to that. After this color was laid down, I went back in with that fluffy brush from before and just blended everything together so that there was a smoother, smokier transition. I then went over that with this like glittery brown shade just to add a little bit more sparkle. Now to complete the smoky eye, I'm going to be taking this dark glittery gold brown and applying this closest to the lash line and then blending it up into the other shadows so that way they merge together seamlessly. For my brow bone and inner corner highlight, I'm going to be using the champagne highlighter and applying it to those areas. Okay, so just kidding. I guess I applied this gold eyeshadow to the inner corner of my eyes, but still there's a highlight. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and sweep away all of the extra powder that I set to bake, and then I'm just gonna set the rest of my face that hasn't been touched by powder yet. With powder, in case that wasn't clear. Then I basically apply those same eyeshadows to my lower lash line, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do some winged eyeliner off camera. Now that we're all winged up, I'm going to go ahead and take this coal black liner and apply this to the tight line of my upper waterline. Moving back to the face, I'm going to take this contour powder and go over the cream contour areas just to intensify that contour. How many times can you say contour in one sentence, Natalie? So this highlighter is a little bit broken, and as I was showing it to you, as you can see, it spilled on my bed oh so lovingly, but I'm going to be using it anyway to highlight the high points of my face. Now I'm just adding a bit of coral blush, making sure that this broken one doesn't spill on my bed, before I also go ahead and do my brows. Now I actually also did apply mascara and false lashes off camera, so sorry. But now I'm going to show you me putting on some lipstick. So I started off with this pink color, but then it was too pink and I thought it was going to be like a more tanny brown color. So I went ahead and swapped it out for a tanny brown color, which ended up working so much better. Then I felt that the look needed a bit more gold, so I took this gold eyeliner and applied it to the inner corners of my eyes because the logo has a really strong emphasis on gold and kind of shiny, so I wanted to add a bit more of that in. And I also added a tiny bit more of contour powder to my jawline just to really define it. And so here is the final look, and I absolutely adore it. I think that it is super, super pretty. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. But I do want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed this look. And if you did, then please do give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see some more videos from me, then please do hit subscribe. Thank you again so much for watching, and until next time. Bye-bye.